It's illegal. Sean Hill in the building. Oh, it's like New York.
Yeah.
Sean Hill in the building.
You
gotta get it where you. They sell fireworks in Bourbon now. You know what I'm saying? So I always go now, spend a little $400, get the Big Mac, and get crazy on the 4th of July. I always, I look at it different 4th of July. I gotta celebrate my independence, man. From where I came from, where I've been, where I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? And I think everybody deserves that for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, man. And they say, they call it fireworks, but we all know that the fire works. You gotta have that fire and desire if you try and go higher. You know what I'm saying? I feel blessed to be here with my brother Big Stew.
Cappadonna.
Word up. Me and Stu been rocking since school days.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about Spike Lee. You know what I'm saying? Word. I used to go to his school and talk to his children in class for career day. Tell them about hip hop, you know what I mean? Tell them about different things and how to make yourself useful in the career world, man. And it was a blessing that Brother Big Steward even invite me to, do those kind of things for the youth. Because our slogan, what's our slogan? Wu-Tang is?
For the children, baby.
Wu-Tang is?
For the children.
That's what I'm talking about. Let it be known. Let it be known.
Hey, yo, I wanted to do this something different. They never thought that hip hop was gonna last this long.
Oh shit.
Right? There was a time when it was like if you was over a certain age, you shouldn't be doing hip hop, right? It was supposed to put it down. But let me tell you, since 1996, I know you wasn't on the first project. I wanna address the elephant in the room. People wasn't honoring you because you wasn't on that first project.
Well, I was locked up.
That's what I'm talking about.
I wasn't always a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
I was a hustler and scrambler, and I played the streets hard. I know we all know the life, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, boy, we never forget where we come from. But I was hustling, you know what I'm saying? I was taking care of my family, taking care of my moms, and I felt like that's what I had to do at that time. And, it's crime. So when you do crime, you gotta be expected to do that time.
But they always honored you.
They always honored me because I've always been an icon in the hood. I've been a Don since 1988. Actually, 1986.
Actually, since 1968.
Hey, keep that under the hat.
No doubt.
But yeah, 86, you know what I'm saying? In the glory days of hip hop, when Method Man first moved from Long Island to Staten Island, and we met, man, and we became a force to be reckoned with. We hung together a lot, and all of us actually, Raekwon, Deck, we all hustled. We all did the same thing. It's ironic how, we all became, one conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? And our trials and tribulations and the things that we went through in our life just brought us closer together. Our mothers knew each other. You know what I'm saying? They could go in my house, mama open the door for them when I ain't even home, feed them a meal. If they running from the cops, mama love her, open the door, let them in. So that's the energy and that's the glue. I call it the super glue. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what keep us together, man, that upbringing and that tightness. You know what I'm saying? That we've been through, that even though they were successful when I was locked up, I never looked at it in a jealous way. I always glorified them, even when I was on Rikers Island. And they was like, yo, that's your mans in them. I was like, yeah, that's them. Yo, they doing their thing. I came home, I got a security guard job. I was cool with that. I was selling clothes, belts, all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the brothers wouldn't let me rest like that. The brothers was like, yo, nah, you guys used to come to my job, baby you. We call them Golden Arms. He used to come to my job and be like, yo, listen, man, you gotta come to the studio. You gotta come to the studio. I was like, nah, I'm good. But to me, my brothers was professionals. And I ain't had no business coming in that arena. It's like the NBA coming to snatch you off the street. How likely is that? You could ball and all that. You balling in the park. But nah, you ain't just stepping into the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So when they drafted me just like that, it was like a high level of respect and honor. You know what I mean? And I went to the studio one day and recorded the song Ice Cream. And that was the first song that I ever recorded. I didn't even know what 16 bars was. Right. And I laid that joint down. Nobody was there, just me, RZA, and Golden Arms. And Meth came in. Ray and Ghost's verse was already done. Meth came in like 15 minutes later, and he did the hook. He did the hook. You know what I'm saying? Butter Pecan Rican, Chocolate Deluxe, and I'm just looking at this dude like, Right.
You
know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, hold on.
Like, a whole level at this time,
you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, that was what's up. I left the studio, you know, and RZA called me like 2 weeks later and was like, yo, this gonna be a single on the Built for Cuban Links album, which was one of the greatest albums of all time. With Raekwon and Ghostface Killer. And then they splashed me right in the middle out of nowhere. Nobody even knew who I was at that time. But they was asking. They was like, yo, who that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I came in. We did the video on 125th Street. That was crazy. And the other half was done in Queens, Jamaica Avenue, a place called the Coliseum and all of that. We was in the Coliseum. So that was just crazy, man. And the rest was ancient magic.
Yo, do me a favor.
Win an award.
Who was Cappadonna in 6th grade?
Cappadonna in 6th grade, he was a wild ass special ed student, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, I always had a problem with education. You know, it wasn't appealing to me, the things they was teaching me. I mean, ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, all of that was good. But I've been into poetry and just mathematics, you know what I mean? Because my brother, Shamgar, my older brother, he was a 5%er. So I was already looking toward that direction and knowing that knowledge come first, and knowledge is the foundation of all things in existence, such as the sun is the foundation of the solar system, the Asiatic black man is the foundation of his family. Wisdom, understanding, culture, the 12 Jews of Islam, student enrollment, all of that, man. So I was learning that not to eat pork. I haven't ate pork probably since I was 6. And it's been 30 years since I ate meat. I'm a pescatarian. I'm a pescatarian. I love fish. You know what I mean? I might dabble with some shrimp and all of that, but yeah, I haven't had no dead animal in 30 years, yo.
Hey, bro, we was talking the other day. We were talking about education. You don't have a high school diploma.
Or GED.
Or GED, but you are one of the world's greatest orators.
Well, the thing it is, you know, I sell words for a living.
Yeah.
So I exceeded the expectation of my teachers. You know, it says in the scripture that, you know, God's chosen, his elect will be even smarter than their teachers. You know what I mean? So that same energy and attitude is what gave me the ability to articulate and also to travel throughout the world.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Just to give my testimony about God's greatness, because, you know, it's great and it's a good testimony to know that he could take something that other people would think of a lesser value and place it in a higher position over the naysayers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Over jealousy and hatred and envy. So yeah, I'm a product of that environment, and I love to be the vessel. I love for God to use me in his perfect way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, please. I got a couple more questions, and we're gonna, you know, there might be some questions in the audience. I'm freestyling now, but listen, what does this tour mean to you?
Well, this tour means to me, every tour, you know, including this one, is a family union. You know what I'm saying? And when me and my brothers ain't working tight-knit together, you know, we taking care of our family, we taking care of our business, you know, and just dealing with the ups and downs and trials and tribulations of life. But when we get together, man, it's magic. And I love, you know, to see my brother once again, or any time that I can to get with my brothers, man, and just do what we do. We've been doing it for so long, over 30 years, man, and you know, we all in our 50s right now. All praise be to Allah that you know, He would give us this ability to come together. I've never in my life saw this coming. I always wondered, like, man, what am I gonna do with my future? What am I gonna do? It was a scary thing, but it was inevitable. So the thing about it is that teamwork and that unit, man, that's the magic. That's the magic. We showed and proved that through our ways and actions. That's what they mean when they say the word shall become flesh.
Family.
The word shall become flesh.
Family.
Wu wrote together as one. I call my brother son because he sound like
one.
Sound
like one.
What's better than that, bro? What's better than that, man? And we here. You know, some of us got grandchildren, man. It's beautiful. It's magnetic and energetic. They call this tour the Final Chamber Tour.
Yeah.
And you know, but our motto is Wu-Tang is forever.
Right.
Yes.
So this is just the final chamber of chamber number 1.
Right, it's 36 chambers.
It's 36 chambers, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And 3 and 6 is 9.
Yeah.
And you know 9 is the highest number. 9 is the highest number. It's the highest form of elevation. You can't rise above. You go back down to 1. And the 9 and the 1 is interchangeable. It's one and the same. Because from 9 came all. 9 months birth. You might have been an early birth. But it all add up. Because it's mathematics. And we use mathematics to solve any problem in life. Any problem. I don't care what it is. Mathematics will get you through that. I'm living proof.
Hey, y'all make some noise for Cappadonna, y'all, real quick. Hey, let me ask you a couple more questions. Okay. Your favorite album? Favorite Wu album?
Of course, that's going to be the Cuban Links.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I think me, Ray, and Ghost, we got a good chemistry together. And it was inevitable that I would enter into the Chambers on that project in particularly. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what led me to other ventures in the Wu and allowed me to bless other albums and Triumph. You know, the W and all, you know, all of the albums, Triumph. But yeah, the Purple Tape. That's
Woo!
Purple Tape is classic.
And if you know anything about the chakras, the chakras are the colors of alignment.
What Money Marley?
Purple
Money Marley
is
yeah.
You know, that deals with I want to say intuition. I want to say creativity. Creativity, you know what I mean, and just, you know, being able to manifest things into your reality, man. There's power in the word. There's power in the word. So I try to speak positive things now into my life. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, before I was that nigga, now I'm that king, or I'm that God. You know what I'm saying? Just increase your own value for yourself, man. You ain't gotta. Some people say, "Yo, I'm a silverback. Yo, I'm a wolf." We used to call ourselves dogs, right? Yeah, that's my dog. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the God. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And God ain't nothing but dog spelled backwards, right? You see that shit? That's why I say Allah sometimes, because Allah spelled backwards is still Allah. The H is silent. My name Cappadonna is an attribute that, you know, my brother gave me, my younger brother, and one day I was just walking down the street and it came to me this fast. Like, I didn't sit, I didn't meditate on it, I was just walking, and the spirit came down on me and it said, consider all poor people acceptable. Don't oppress nor neglect anyone.
Damn. I never knew that. That's Cappadonna. I never knew that.
Consider all poor people acceptable. Don't oppress nor neglect anyone. I couldn't have made that up if I sat there.
Wow. That's classic. favorite verse?
Win awards. Win awards.
What's your favorite verse?
It would have to be Win Awards.
Win
How
awards.
that verse up?
I mean, you heard other raps before, but kept waiting for the summer song. I keep dance all strong. Beats nothing worthy of my cause. I prolong extravaganza. Time sits still. No propaganda. Be wary of the steel as I bring forth the music. Make love to your eardrum. Dedicated to rap, nigga. Beware the fearsome. Lebanon, Don, Malcolm X, beat threat. CD massacre. Murder to cassette. I blow the shop up. You ain't seen nothing yet. One man ran trying to get away from it. Put your bifocals on. Watch me coming into your chamber like Freddy into dream. This commemorate the technique in your scheme. Four chords of pause like a blackjack did that. You stuck on stupid like no place to go except next show, bro. These entertaining motherfuckers can't stop in battling. You don't want me to start tattling. All up on the stage, your snakes keep rattling. Chick, you ain't got nothing on the wrist. Every other day my whole dress code switch. So just in case you wanna clock me like Sherry, all y'all ain't got. You can't get a brother like Don Diamond doesn't. Even if you smoked out, I can't be scoped out. I'm too ill. I represent Park Hill. See my face on a $20 bill. And cash it in and get $10 back. The fat LP with cappuccino on the wax. Put it in your thing, put valve up to 12. Put all other LPs back in the shell. And smoke a blunt and down 9-1-6-0-4-9. And you could get long dick hip hop perfection. I damage any MC who step in my direction. I'm Staten Island's best son. Fuck what you heard. Niggas still talking that shit is up. My repertoire is USSR. PLO style got thrown out the car and ran over by the Method Man G. Divine can't define my style, so like my low cut face, stay bushy like a porcupine. I pop backs like a spine, cut you like a blunt, reconstruct your design. I know you want to diss me, but I can read your mind, cause you're weak in the knees like SWV. Trying to get a title like Wu Killer, can't change the habit. You know I'm friends with the habit. Me and RZA raw name printed in the town under vest. We paid our debts for mad years. Hibernated sound, now we out like beards and born power. Born physically, power speaking. The truth in the song being pro-black teacher. Yo, I was telling my man Heck earlier. I was like, yo, I don't even know how I was able to remember all that. You know what I mean? It was one of the longest verses in hip hop history. I'm still waiting for that kind of flower. They need to give me that flower, man. It's only one me, you know what I mean?
Khalid tried to give it to you.
Yeah. I want the industry, like the coin. I want the coin. Where's my coin? You know what I mean? Yeah, cause nobody had did anything like that at that time. It became a soundtrack to one of the movies. What was the movie?
Don't be a menace. Don't be a menace.
Don't be a menace while drinking.
You were the man, though.
Right. So and to my surprise, even with that, because it was already on one of the albums, and when they did it on the movie soundtrack at that time, when you get a movie soundtrack, they pay you personally. So they sent a check to my label at that time, which was Razor Sharp. And that check must have sat on the desk. They probably was trying to think about how they could bust it down, but they couldn't because it was addressed to me. And they gave me 30 grand for that, yo. 30 grand, yo. I was ever so grateful.
Okay.
Never debateful.
Hey man, you got some hardcore fans in here. You got some hardcore Cappadonna fans in here.
Right, man, and I appreciate that, man. Without the fan, I told my son the other day, because he said, "Oh, Dad, you're a legend," and I said, "Yo," I didn't choose the fans. The fans